Hi everyone. Hey, I wanted to ask a question. What type of eater are you? Like eat, E-A-T-E-R. I wanted to share with you just some kind of tidbit information about emotional eating styles. Did you know that such thing existed? See if you can identify yourself as to what type of eater you might be. Okay, so we have what's called a binge eater. Now, this is very black and white eating, cut and dry. You're either a binge eater or you're not, and honestly, you probably know if you are or not. Some experts believe that binge eaters become anxious as a result of blood sugar fluctuations that are being triggered by eating high glucose foods. And this anxiety is leading to a cycle of binge eating to relieve that anxiety. Okay? Are you a mood eater? Now, this is a person who overeats in response to strong emotions. And oftentimes, these mood eaters are employed in helping professions, which is very interesting, such as teaching or counseling or even medicine. Now, the mood eater is so filled with the emotions from other people that actually their own emotions are ignored. So they eat in order to manage their own emotional capacity. Now, sometimes the mood eater feels unappreciated and resentful, and they can take out their frustration really the best way they know how to, which is by eating. Got another one. Are you perhaps a self-esteem eater? Now, this is someone who uses food as a friend, a companion, and even for entertainment purposes, and typically have difficulties in their interpersonal relationships. They often relate better to food, books, animals, movies, rather than people. Many times they feel misunderstood. They've been hurt by people who rejected or potentially abandoned them. They're actually survivors of emotional, physical, or sexual abuse, and they learned early in their childhood to distrust others. Wow. Now, stress eaters. They're potentially unhappy with their work life, and they've got a lot of dissatisfaction going on, even with their love life. Stress eaters display a wide range of food cravings, all intuitively chosen to ease their attention and frustration. They can actually crave alcohol to manage their ever-taut nerves. Here's another one. This is classified as a snowball effect eater. So when you think of a snowball, you can kind of see that in your mind. They roll down the hill, roll down a mountain, gaining speed and size. Then you kind of know what I'm talking about as far as a snowball effect eater is. Now, they're motivated to stick with a helpful eating and exercise program, but they vacillate tremendously. They have inconsistent motivation levels, and this is usually because their weight loss efforts are actually externally motivated. They declare themselves on a diet perhaps in response to an outer stimulus, like they saw a picture of themselves and they're like, oh dear, or maybe, heaven forbid, their spouse comments that their jeans might be a little bit too tight. Now, these external sources of motivation just really can't provide the steady stream of inspiration that's necessary for their permanent changes in their eating behavior. Now, as you can see, all of these different styles correlate to emotions. You know, we talk about emotions quite a bit, and they do carry such weight in how we live our everyday to-day life. We're either trying to manage our emotions are off the chart, we don't know how to handle them, which can lend itself to physical maladies, which can lead to all sorts of dis-ease in our body. So again, just going back to when you're eating, what are you eating for? Are you identifying with one of these type of stress eaters? Or are you actually able to enjoy the benefits of the nutrition and eat for the pleasure of it? Just think about it. Decide what kind of food eater you are, and comment below what type of food style eater do you think you are?